Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is me, Dukect here, live, back on Talk Show. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes. Oh, we got guests too on here. Hopefully you're having fun. I'm having fun. We're going to be talking a little bit of the E3, ladies and gentlemen. E3. Oh, yes, the Christmas time for gamers, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy, it is going to be a fun little ride. Well, let's see. I mean, there's a lot of positive things going on here. And first off, I have to give a big shout out to AwesomeCon. It was, the people behind it. You guys were great. I love meeting people. Met a lot of interesting fans and everything else. So it is a great little, thing here. And, it was one of the most fun thing here. And there's a lot of, with a lot of great friends, a lot of pictures, and I will get my swag up. I will hopefully get that stuff up. I will hopefully get all my swag, because I got some good swag. I will show that to you Friday before my live stream, and I'm going to be doing live streaming. Friday night live streams are back, boys and girls, and I'm going to be doing some Ratchet and Clank going commando. So, that's going to be a lot more fun and a lot less sneaking around. So, that sort of thing. We're going to have some fun with that. And we're going to have fun with that. Also, the Star Fox Zero review, had to get some footage. And such. I got the new footage. I'm feeling good about that. Hopefully I'll have that thing drop on Monday. And such. Hopefully. Then, while that is happening, hopefully I will be doing Monday or Tuesday. If I keep working on it right now, hopefully be up by then. Afterwards, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to meet and a couple pals of mine. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a live stream thing on my little YouTube thing. We're going to set all this stuff up with talking E3. We're going to be commentating E3. First up is going to be EA on Sunday. Then Bethesda. And then we're going to go on and on and on. So, what's going to be about? I don't know. It's going to be a very fun time, ladies and gentlemen. Here's hoping you're going to be about this, because there's a lot of big things coming about E3 26. I mean, that's 2016. What do you think people are liking for? Personally, there's some games here. I would love seeing, Legend of Zelda on the Wii U and NX is going to be a very big time for Nintendo. What's the NX is going to be? Are they going to put VR into it? I don't know. What's going to be the main thing? I'm hopeful there's going to be something more positive out there. I mean, Nintendo has been on the backslide of some fans and such. I feel like it's going to be something more interesting. And let's see. In fact, I made a little post here on the Session Cat Studio forums. Link in the description. Let's see. Let's see. I made a post, and here's people. I think Mr. K responded. Says, quote, he's looking forward to Nintendo's E3 because he wants to see more games from them, and also announce more DLC experiences for Mario Maker. I see that too. I mean, people love the Mario Maker, and I might be getting that because that looks like fun. And maybe if I might get that, that will just be a live stream, me just doing all the hard levels, all the Kaizo Mario levels, just to see me scream and yell in frustration. Because hey, whatever, that's what people like to watch on YouTube. People just sit and cry, watch people do Mario Maker, or see them do some Uber stuff and be like, Mario Maker, it's like I'm the greatest thing ever. That sort of thing. So, that's that could be a happen. So that could happen. Laughing Man says he's any more watching E3 is just going to quote this. He says any more watching E3 is like going to the movies just for theatrical trailers. Every year it's just pre-rendered CGI, fade trailers, fade to black cliffhangers, and promises that very well. And promises that very few companies keep. The only value is the occasional laugh. Hashtag E3 jaded. Yeah, and let me tell you, there's There's a lot of them. Oh, yeah, there's going to be the. Oh, yeah, one thing. Mr. K comes back. Oh, what about the cringe of E3? Oh, that. What about that? Oh, there's plenty of cringe moments. I mean, many of them. The Xbox One, no, the Xbox, the Connect Sports, idiots saying down, saying, that sort of thing. Nintendo's one way back in the way when they did the whole Wii U, playing with Wii U music. Remember that? Like they were like, ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. I was like, oh no. Oh, Konami's press conference. Yeah, and there's more. And more and such like that. But there's good moments too. I like them. I like some of the stuff. Watch Dogs, E3 stuff was fun, but then again, it sucked. And speaking of Watch Dogs, the sequel looks actually decent. And I know people are mad at it, and trust me, I laid in wood on Watch Dogs when it came out, called it all this. I hated protagonist. I didn't like him. Not because he was white, like his white cis male. No, you're like, no. The dude was boring. One of the most boring, bland protagonists I've ever seen. Shoot. Seriously. I mean, even the revival looked at him and say, man, you're bland, son. Seriously. Seriously. I don't even remember anything from Watch Dogs other than that. God, I hated that game. Stupid bland protagonist going after revenge on what? Everyone moved on, just get revenge on his niece or something. I'm like, God, shut up. Just shut up, Aiden. I don't know who that dude is. And they have the stupid iconic headband. I'm like, that's not iconic. No one cares a crap about that, how iconic that is, Ubisoft. Seriously. But I'm a fan man. I'm, to quote Vince McMahon, in the interest of fairness, I'm looking at Watch Dogs 2. I saw the trailer. And I was impressed. It looked more jovial, a lot more, a lot more lighter. There's some dark elements. There's more of a hacker. You have a group now that you can use. More multiplayer / single player. Hopefully it's more melded in a lot more, but also have some stuff for single players as well. Maybe some local co-op too. That'd be pretty nice. I mean, hey, I'd be down for that. I mean, hey, who wouldn't be down for that, ladies and gentlemen? But also, let's see what else. Jacob, one of the dudes I'm gonna be talking with on E3, doing my E3 commentary, he says, and I quote, "I'm looking forward to the PC Expo. When it looks at the schedule, it looks like it will be 1 hour instead of 3 hour show from last time." Which, yeah. And he says he actually liked the format, but it went on way too long. So it looks like the PC Expo, they said, well, 3 hours is too long. And they cut it down. I wonder what other show needs to be cut down for 3 hours. I just don't know. Let's see. Well, what is it? I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're gonna have a chance to actually expand. For example, like I said, Company actually has 2 wrestling shows, and one of them was 3 hours, and another 2 hours, and they've actually expanded 2 hour one to 3 hours. But that's just crazy talk, right? Right? Gosh, I really hate everything. I hate all the things. Anyway. Well. Yeah. But you know what really is this one thing I really think that I want the E3 26. There's a lot of things I want to talk about. I mean, let's see. A lot of games I can't wait to talk about. I want to have someone actually You know, I would love to see about because there's room about Red Dead Redemption 2. I want to see that because I love a good western. Bring that stuff back. I think it's gonna be really good. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided looks really good. I can't wait to see that. Mass Effect, Andromeda, that looks good. I'll hopefully do more info about that. Injustice 2, even though the trailer didn't really do anything except show new character Supergirl doing the new stuff in armor. A lot of people say, "Oh, that was stupid." Like, well, that's a teaser trailer. It didn't show much in Mortal Kombat X. You gotta wait a while. Let's see what type of story they have. Here's hoping they actually have Injustice 2. Maybe they might actually do some more interesting things for Injustice. Maybe make Zoom the main protagonist or something like that. Shake things up. You never know. Just saying. Let's see. What else? What are things that you really think is going to come back for something that'd be really good? That people really want that E3 should be good. One of the most interesting things on E3 is what, you know. Well, let's see. Let's see. Maybe Resident Evil might coming back. I mean, a real good game back to basics because, Resident Evil 1 and 2 have a remakes and they're on the PS3 and Xbox 360 or whatever. An Xbox 2 remake, which is currently in the works, which I will fully be one buying, and hopefully Resident Evil 2, it actually puts Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, because both of those games need some love too. Hopefully our Resident Evil 7 can be something really, really, really good. Let's see. There's what other things are going to be some people will be talking about. Let's see. Well, I'm hopeful. You know what? I'm hopeful for E3. These new. I want Cuphead to finally come out. I want him to come out. That game has been. But when is that game's gonna come out? I mean, it's been waiting for a year. I want that game to come out sometime this generation. But it seems to be, maybe in 2017, let's see. Let's see. Where's that release date? Yeah. Cuphead, Don't Release the Devil. It's going to be... When is that game supposed to come out? In 2016. And it is going to be on the Microsoft Windows and the Xbox One. Joy. So, no. So another thing, maybe I finally had to go bend over and finally get an Xbox One finally. It looks like I might have no other choice. But you know what? Seriously, I really do I love this type of old 30s, just this old 30s lifestyle. I mean, I've been built up for this for so long. I really hope that this thing doesn't, doesn't really, bomb or anything else. Because I really do like it. It's just, funny enough, they said they wanted to do this back in 2000, but they didn't have the tools to do so. But yeah, but I love. Look at this. Cuphead looks just amazing, and I'm hopeful that this game comes out in some time, and Cuphead come back and make this into a series because this days look awesome. Here's hoping they'll have something, a little more, some for us, the people. Give us a little love about that. So anyway, let's see what else on E3. The E3 that people will like to see. Anything big news? Well, a lot of people want to know about the NX, which, funny enough, a lot of people want to know about Nintendo. I think that's something I think most people want to know. Like I said, I think a lot of people want to see NX do well, Zelda, more Mass Effect. Well, some from Kojima. I think that'd be interesting to see. Well, Dishonored. I think the last story. What's it? Or whatever. I honestly don't know. That game has been hyped up too much to a point that I think it's Let's see, what's it? No, it wasn't the last story. The Last Guardian. Yes, there it is. The Last Guardian. The last story is a Wii U title. Not Wii U, but Wii title. I didn't finish that game, but yeah. I mean, I know some fans are like, oh, it's gonna come out. I don't really care for it now. I've moved on, and it's yeah, it really is. It's here's hoping that man, I hope it all works out and everything. So let's hope it comes out and actually is good, but I doubt it. No Man's Sky, it's got a lot of negative stuff. So here's hoping it can actually pull out and have people, which sadly I don't know why people would call death threats. I never got that. Never got, oh, go kill yourself. I'm like, no, I'm not to that. Ukulele, I hope that game comes out soon. There's a lot of stuff I can't wait to see that looks really interesting. Deus Ex, Telltale and Batman, which hopefully that's gonna be good. Well, Watch Dogs 2, here's hoping that Watch Dogs 2 with a different protagonist. I'm hopeful that they will try to be something more something more of interesting, because I'm hopeful that that game can actually be more of a positive step and go into it, and with a much more likable protagonist. Oh, and Kingdom Hearts 3, which is supposed to be out by, hopefully be out by now. Even though it just had its 2.8 thing, that's like it's like, we have all the games, but also we have this extra stuff too. I'm at the point of like, shit or get off the pot. Yeah, shit or get off the pot, Square. Get the game or not. I don't care anymore. I like Kingdom Hearts. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. It's fun, but I'm not going to play another. I'm not going to get another update. I'm not going another collaboration. I want the game. I want Kingdom Hearts 3. I wanted that thing since back in 2006. I thought 2008 we were going to have something, but no. It just keeps going and going. No one cares. But hey, here's hoping we'll find something good. Anyway, that's pretty much it for E3, everyone. Here's hoping that it's actually good. We're going to take a small little break here, as we are going to play some music. We'll be right back here live on the Dukect Lounge. And let's see what music we're going to play. Let's see. Ooh, let's see. Some Donkey Kong Country, which would be nice, a new Donkey Kong Country game, but I doubt that's going to happen. Let's play some. Let's see. Trapped in the Mimes, the Donkey Kong Country 2, Serious Monkey Business. I'll play a little bit of that. We'll be right back here live on the Dukect Lounge. We'll be right back right after this.
trying to find our way out and put this darkness behind us. And underground is my oration, sound integration. But situation is we're surrounded by light negation. It's black as pitch cause we're trapped by our violent souls. In a deep mind with deep rhymes won't keep my self-control. Too many foes, we feel snake bit and we won't take it. Enemies need their face hit, we going ape shit.
Hell is my confinement within this mind. Now trapped and enshrined by my own mind.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here, live on the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much for joining me. Well, let's get into NXT, ladies and gentlemen. The NXT Takeover last night was fun. A very fun pay-per-view that I really think it could have been a lot better. Because, quite honestly, the best matches here on this card, I feel like it just was missing something. I think Shinsuke Nakamura and Austin Aries were good, but I felt like it really missed something. I'm skipping ahead. I'm going ahead. Let's go back here. Let's rewind. First up, the first match. Andre Almas, let's see, aka CN Andre CN Almas. Let's see, is the son of the wrestler Jose Andres Salazar, who is known as the wrestler who is Brilliante and such. So he made his debut on as his birthday, the month before his 14th birthday. Yeah, so he's been wrestling since he was like 13 or 14 years old. So he has been doing this for a long while, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, he has been doing this, and he's been working for CML and worked for the CML and other stuff, and now he's in the WWE, and he is Andre Almas, and he took on the guy who is number 10, Ty Dillinger. This was a short match, but both guys did was a nice little beginning match. The Perfect 10 did some cool stuff. Hell, I love that. But Almas did like that standing. Oh, he was doing something cool, like standing on his head under the turnbuckle. And Ty Dillinger just said, F that noise. Super kicked him. I thought that should have ended the match right there. So I'm like, yeah, you do that flippy stuff, man, you get payback. But, you're not going to get any more. But in the end, Andre Almas wins. Wins. I was like, it's okay. Not really. I felt it was a good way, not the best match. It was a nice little squash match. Next up is the Revivals, a.k.a. the most boring tag team since, the boring tag team of, since, I can't remember these, was it the... just those other. I can't even remember. Seriously, the '80s jobbers. What they are. I'm sorry, but these two just. I want to get into them. It seemed to be a team that I would like. These no nonsense guy who comes in and does all this heel stuff and try and really be that type of thing. But I can't get into them. I'm sorry, I just can't. That booing, cheering. I'm like. I just can't. I don't really know. I mean, do something. I wish they could do something that really different from them, because I don't care for them. They just seems like they act like they're going to be like the brain busters, but in the end of the day, they're like one of those other '80s teams that people just don't care about. They're not that interesting. To me, they're not that interesting. They're just not interesting on the mic. Not interesting watching. I don't care about the Revival. I don't care about them at all. I just don't. I'm sorry. They're good hands, but I just don't care for them. American Alpha, on the other hand, Jason Jordan, Chad Gable. I like Chad Gable, but I think Jason Jordan, a couple more years seasoning, I think he could be that babyface that the WWE needs. That young babyface See how old Jason Jordan is, though. He's 27. So, yeah, he is young. I think maybe 2 years, maybe 1 or 2 years seasoning in NXT. Have him break out, check it, have him win the NXT title, like 1, maybe 2 years, have him season, go on Raw, have him, season up, win the Intercontinental title for a while, be that type of guy. Maybe around 2016, by 2018 and 19, he flirts with the main event, and then in 2000, late 2019 late 2019 to 2020, he does that main event, and he could be that dude. Seriously, when I see him doing those suplexes, that babyface, I'm like, this is the guy. This could be the guy that the WWE really needs. Seriously, he is a, even though he began amateur wrestling since at 7 years old because he thought it was pro wrestling. He's a 3-sport athlete, wrestling, football, and baseball. He's all these times. He's a 3-time national qualifier for NCAA Division I level. He is really that dang good. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he was, just really, really good. I'm like, this guy could be that next dude. If hopefully he can get some seasoning in a promo center, all this type of stuff. He could be not just like, Shelton Benjamin, but also someone even better than him. I think when I see it, I'm like, this guy could be that guy. I really think so. Chad Gable's fine. I like Chad Gable. I think he could be really good too. I think he could be good too, but I just think Jason Jordan is that big dude. I think he can be something even better. But this match was very fun. I liked it. I just don't know why they gave the title back to the Revival. I don't know why they did that, because maybe that sort of thing. I don't know why they did so. I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm hopeful because, seriously, I do like these American Alpha. I think those two, if they do keep them together as a really good, strong tag team, though, I won't be really upset with that. Because, hey, they do look like they're trying to really be like the Steiners. But, hey, singles success would be fun, too. But, yeah. But, let's see. And we have, ladies and gentlemen, but after that, we had Paul Ellering, which the NXT Smart Marks were chanting, "Who are you at?" I'm like, I was like, that was my annoyance with with NXT, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd. Oh gosh, the crowd you ever felt like that, ladies and gentlemen? You're just like, this crowd, this crowd, I swear this crowd, this crowd, man, it's killing me. It's just going, it makes me just want to it's just like, these smart marks and everything else, but these two big dudes came out, destroyed American Alpha. And they are revealed as to be Sonny DeSena and Gazim Silamente. We do this again. Sonny DeSena and Gazim Salimentai. Salimani? Salimani. Okay. Hopefully they come up more, better names and such. Hopefully they do, because these two look like dumb. They should be what the Revival are right now. Two guys who just kill people. That's it. You know what? I don't care if it's going to give me hatred and such like that. I know XZ is probably just grinding his teeth right now. But you know what? Screw it. If these two guys came in, they did a tag title match against the Revival, they killed the Revival in 2 minutes. I mean, they destroy them, and we never see them again, and they have a long, long title reign. and they just until American Alpha beat them or whatever. Those two, because these two guys should be the ones who just kill people. Those guys should be where the revival is right now. Those two, because we already have small tag teams and stuff. We already have them. Really, I want a good monster tag team. I miss those, man. The Wyatts were like that for a while, but I want two guys who just big, strong dudes who just kill people. We don't have that no more. We had the Ascension, but yeah, the WEF'd them up. These guys with Paul Elric, these two could do that. That's what the wrestling guys need, that just come in and destroy Revival in a minute and just destroy teams in minutes and such and just build them up. It's just like that for a year or something and just have them move on and such. That would be nice. That would be really nice. All right. Let's just get back to it. Yeah, I really like the match. But anyway, let's keep going. Next up is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Austin Aries. The crowd had one good chant, they did that, they did that with Shinsuke Nakamura's theme. Which, by the way, strobe lighting. No more strobe lighting, please. I know they can't do pyro, but please, just no. Please. Do they want? I mean, I might not have much love for the NXT audience, a fan sometime, but goddamn, you want to go blind somebody? You gotta get some. When Sensei come out, they better give them sunglasses or something, because that's strobe lighting. I can't do that. No, I can't. The strobe lighting. I don't know, just no more, please. We get the point. But yeah, this match was good. I really wish they should have said the winner of this match should be number one contender. They should have made this a number one contenders match. Then I knew there would be actually more stakes moving on and moving forward, other than just being a dream match. We'd have Austin Aries trying to do his best to make his appearance, be doing his best DDP impersonation. But overall, this was a really fun and exciting match. I really had fun with it, but I was missing something. Shinsuke Nakamura wins, but hey, it was a really fun match. Next was actually a surprise match I didn't think I was really going to like. As Asuka takes on Nia Jax for the NXT Women's Championship. I really liked it. I like Nia Jax really doing what I really like her. I think she grew from. I really liked the match from NXT Takeover London. That was her and Bayley was great. This was actually even better than that. I think those two really showed Nia Jax growing, and as someone who's really that good, really that monstrous. She's a monster, but she's learning to be really that good. That the submission stuff not working. Asuka she couldn't win by submissions because Nia Jax realized it wasn't working for her. So she just had to use kicks, her striking, her everything else. And I like that match where Nia Jax just screamed, that primal scream, to say it's like that one last gasp. But in the end, Asuka just come in, knocks her down, and Nia Jax, comes short again. My one problem is that she keeps coming up short. It's gonna really deflate her mystique. But it is. Then I come back. Wait, this is developmental. So maybe they're okay, maybe the storyline is such that she keeps learning after this type of stuff. So my thing is, at TakeOver Brooklyn, we have a triple threat: Asuka versus Bayley versus Nia Jax. And they have Nia Jax pin both. I think she lays her out. She just does a power bomb. Has Bayley get power bomb Asuka or something, or has Asuka. Asuka tries to do something, and then she just kicks up, and then power bombs her on top of Bayley, and then she both pins both. clean as a sheep. Nia Jax, your new women's champion in NXT, and that will make like, wow, that's awesome, and you really build that stuff up. And well, let's get to the main event as Finn Balor takes on Samoa Joe in a steel cage in the NXT title, which I'm still pissed off. They had them running like that stupid little thing that they had to, escape the cage was gonna win because. And I really wish this is a blood feud at this point. Why is that they can't have blood in this cage match? They should have. They should have had people bleeding in this match. And not only that, but I probably wish it was like, let's see. What was that? Let's see. I wish it was I honestly wish they could have done Magna TA versus Tully Blanchard I Quit match with this. Something like that. Like, no, I don't want that just to be a steel cage. I want this to be an I Quit match. No escaping the cage. They just walk in and they just pummel each other. The only thing they have is that referee just say, "Do you want to quit?" That's it. And then they have Finn Balor and then Samoa Joe just kill each other with that. That would have made this match just perfect. As it stands, it was a pretty good cage match. The only thing I really noticed, the best part of it was the finish. Samoa Joe just doing the muscle busters, second row muscle buster. No, and just have him pin, and then Finn Balor can just go away. I'm done with Finn Balor because I was done with him for a while because he's just been doing this whole demon thing, and that's pretty much it. There's no character. There's nothing. Joe looks more interesting. Joe is interesting. He's as he's like that demon, just like that. Like Finn Balor's maybe a demon, but Joe is a huge monster, and he doesn't care. And he did it. And I loved at the end of the match. He just looks at that and says, it's mine now. Finn Balor, back of the line. Take your L. Go back to the end of the line. And as someone who I think it's going to be real fun, Shinsuke Nakamura, King of Strong Style, versus Samoa Joe, NXT Brooklyn. That is going to be epic. And I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be really fun. Tag team, I think it's going to be those guys. That Hit Squad, Power Ring. I think those two will probably win the tag belts soon. I think American Alpha will stay in NXT. I think the Revival might be pushed up. Call me crazy, but I think the Revival will have one more run of this, and they'll probably have them lose the titles to those guys eventually. Those two big dudes that Hit Squad with Power Ring. I would love to have that. Like I said, Austin Aries. Personally, what I would do with the Revival to make me interesting? Have Austin Aries manage him. Hey, Austin Aries as a manager, the greatest have the Revival lose to them, and they get on this big losing streak. The heel stuff ain't working. Have Austin Aries come out in the match and look at him like, you used to be. That's the thing. They used to be. That's why I wish the Revival would have lost this match and then have them go on this losing streak and Aries, be like, because honestly, I am the greatest man, but don't know, I'm also the greatest manager that ever lived, and I can help you to go heights, not just NXT, but also WWE and stuff like that. Have Austin Aries be that manager. Have them do something more interesting like that. Because as much as people love, old school tag teams like the Four Horsemen. They only had, old school tag teams. Old school tag teams, back in the days and such, all this other stuff. When you look at the old 80s tag teams, you see the 80s, you got like That sort of thing. You look at um, most of these tag teams, and you notice something. It's they always have managers, and I think the Four Horsemen, like the guys like that, Arn Anderson and Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, those things, those guys. I mean, those ties had a manager. They had J.J. Dillon. They got J.J. Dillon. The Revival needs their J.J. Dillon. And I can, you know what I mean, a manager. Someone that actually can get some of that personality to them. And I think Austin Aries, put them with them, I think maybe they can actually salvage them. That's what I'll say. Put them with a manager, and you put a team with a manager, and I think the Revival will be something more interesting. Instead of just being just bland and just, they're trying so hard. I feel like they're just cosplaying, that's what I feel like. They're cosplaying Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard instead of actually being those guys. They don't make their own moves and, their own type of stuff. That's what I feel like. That's why I look at them and I'm like, man, they should be so much better than what they are. But that's my personal opinion, and I could be wrong. And I would love to hear your comments about that. Anyway, that's it for the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being on Talk Show. And remember, you can listen to this not only on YouTube, but also on iTunes. And not only that, boys and girls, you can find me on... Well, you're not going to find me on Zipcast anymore because Zipcast is dead. I'll need to find another website that actually can build that stuff up again. But don't worry, you can still find me on YouTube. You can also find me on FreakinAwesomeNetwork.com. You can also find me on Manic Expression. You can also find me on YouTube.com/DukecT. Also on the SessionCast Studio forums. And anywhere. Also, my Twitter, DukecT. My Twitter, Twitter.com/ Twitter.com/DukecT. So, yeah, you can find me right there. So, yeah. So, you can find me up there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Listening. If you're watching on my YouTube thing, thank you so much for watching, listening, and being here. Thank you so much. And trying to thanks for being around. Thank you very much. All right, this is DukecT here. Peace, love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all later.